I got to flex one time because I don't talk.
I know.
There's nobody like me. I don't give who out there. Because again, people talk about shit niggas don't talk. I'm talking now.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack.
Yes.
It's your boy Jada.
Yo, it's Sermon.
You know what it is.
Yes.
The Joe and Jada show. Every show legendary, every show iconic, and we never let you down. Today's guest, when you think of hip-hop, when you think of style, fashion, iconic, when you think of one of the first sonically voices that drove everybody crazy, when you think of camaraderie, chemistry, when you think of production, when you think of a mentor that created a motherfucking conglomerate in a dynasty way back before people was even doing that kind of things with their labels and artists, when you think of somebody that's underrated for those that must have been under a rock or just stupid, but you know what I mean? He don't really get mad because he get to the bag and the bags get to him. So, But when you think of underrated, you just think of one of the people, one of the pillars in hip-hop that never fades away. He always finds a way to get to the vault.
I know.
Money. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Erick Sermon.
Yeah.
First of all, I
like that intro.
That's true. That intro was, Joe, it wasn't
He
you,
ain't fucking with me.
It wasn't you, though.
He ain't fucking with me.
What?
Right? You ain't. Yo, that's a great intro, but
You want to pull it
It's
back?
really fun.
You want to try to top that pause?
first of all, I ain't get the memo or the camo. Y'all look like y'all joined MAGA and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's some other
Y'all
camera he got.
motherfuckers done moved.
This that Jam
He look like
JJ.
the
Jam.
count. Yo,
This
stand
that
up,
Jam,
kiss.
Jam,
Give him
Jam.
the whole shit.
Yeah, give him the whole
He
shit.
look
That's
like
it.
the Count of Monte
That's
Cristo out
fantastic.
this mother.
That's it right there.
Ah!
In the hat.
That's the Count of Monte Cristo.
In the
This
hat.
motherfucker look like he killed the whole community right now.
This nigga's crazy.
Yo, Erick Sermon, a genius. That's the words he missed out. You're a fucking genius. You're ahead of your time. He didn't say the word genius. No. I'm trying to tell you something. There's talent.
No, you fried. His name is Erick Sermon, not Sherman.
But that's how Joe pronounced
What do you want me to
I
do?
know.
You already threw the flag? That's a legit flag?
I just had to throw
I've been calling him Erick Sherman my whole life.
a lot of people.
I know.
I take that one back.
Okay.
I take that back. There's a lot of
that's
people that
That's
says that.
premature.
I don't correct everybody that says
He
it.
took it back.
I took it back. I paused, I grabbed it back.
You paused
Yeah, grab it back.
the flag.
Rewound it.
Erick
Rewind
Sermon,
the time.
the word I gotta use is genius. Ahead of his time. Musically, production-wise, pause blows my mind to this day when I listen to EPMD. I pause.
Wait,
bro. I pause.
First.
Damn, man.
Well, everybody know
Trigger happy.
that
You motherfuckers got this camouflage
Listen,
on. Y'all want to
hold
shoot
up.
the plates up.
Hold up. Let
The motherfucker want to shoot the plates up, huh?
me do a sidebar real quick. This is crazy. So Just for Men is my go-to, right?
Not no more. Rewind the time.
Let me finish.
Don't do that.
Let
him
me
finish. Let
Joey,
him finish.
I'm gonna throw 2 flags. Listen, I didn't give it a shot, right? So I gave it a shot because the Just for Men wasn't in CBS. So I see your shit, right? I said, I don't know if Joey shit is correct.
We number one.
Let me,
Okay.
you know what?
Yeah, Eric.
Flag. Go.
No,
Throw the flag for his not letting
throw
you
it yet.
So I get rewind, right? I open up the box and I'm like, oh shit, he got 2 for the price of 1 in here.
So I told you.
Now you got me. So now I try it. And I'm like, yo, this shit is just as ill, but it lasts long.
It's the Rolls Royce
No,
of hair coloring.
listen, I'm here not to give you the plug because you plug all the time, but to tell niggas it's the truth.
Organic.
Yo, see, I'm never gonna show my gray. Girls like it. They be like, yo, you can show. Nah,
Liars. They're liars.
I'm never gonna
They
show it
want you
until
off
it's
the
time.
market. Eric, they want you off the market.
No.
Fuck yeah.
All the time. This right here is the truth. Like, go back to the genius.
No, but thank you. Thank you. It's the truth. It's the Rolls Royce. It's double the product. And actually, our numbers are better than their numbers.
Yeah, but
we're
what made
number
you give
one.
With the fact,
You know, for five, you know, I was a customer that, and it's pneumonia free. So black and brown people who be breaking out, most of them won't ever break out with our product. Some other product makes people get bumps, go to the hospital. Oh, that's a fact. It never happened to me. I've been painting my shit since I'm 20-something.
And you come with a fucking shit to remove her.
Yeah, the remover.
Like, yo, you went all out. Yo, see, Kiss don't know. He don't know about this part.
Yes.
Kiss, you ain't there yet.
You know what I feel like right now? I feel like Eddie Murphy. Fuck you, yes. Fuck you too. Nah, it's the shit. It's the hottest shit smoking, man. I think.
Nah, it's not hype. Not hype.
No, it's not.
Not hype for niggas.
And CVS alleys. You know what I'm saying? Stop and shop. You know
Yo, nah.
You know
let's go. Kiss. Let's change the subject again. Okay, yes, I was involved in selling over 70 million records. That means that when you count all the albums up that I was involved in, that ends up at that type of number. I just want to put that flex out there for niggas that want to talk about that.
Woo! But why you think that people don't give you your props or you're not really appreciated like you should be?
I think that, again, if we would have had this type of social media back then, it would probably be more, more talked about, probably. But we didn't have it. So people just heard records. It wasn't about the producer. It's about the artist. Nobody know who made shit. Until Pete Rock remix, you knew about that though. But as far as the actual production, listen, when me and Paris came in, we thought that everybody that we heard made their songs. I didn't know what a producer was. I just made the records because we had the rhyme on it. So we made the songs. Afterwards, we were like, y'all producers. We had no clue. We thought that everybody we heard made their records.
That's him.
I believe that because, in Flojo, I did Flojo all 3 verses and hooks without a punch. I didn't know what a punch was. So everybody knows Fat Joe. Oh. And then when it come, everybody, you got a Flojo, they in the booth with me. You got a Flojo, everybody knows Fat Joe. I didn't know what a punch was.
Yeah, but you came from that.
Studio.
Me and Paris came from side by side in the mic like this.
Wow.
Like this.
Wow.
So we didn't have enough.
One mic.
Yeah, we didn't have enough tracks. So we had to do that. When it got time to do the mixing, you would go up and down if I was low or higher, whatever, but this is what we did. Like this. There was no other, nothing.
You guys made some of the greatest music ever created. I remember me hustling, me in the streets. They had these cabs called OJs, right? So in the Bronx, you could rent the OJ for $25 an hour, right? So when you was hustling and you made enough money, if you ain't own shit yet, I'm talking about crack era, it wasn't heroin, it wasn't big money. You rent the OJ for 4 hours. So a guy like Jada would just smoke his weed, chilling. Me, I'm in the back.
They put you in the...
No, I'm just saying that's what...
You guys, you smoking that...
He like smoking...
Throw me in at 8 years old.
He liked smoking that shit. He would have been in the OJ, smoking his shit. They would have been driving him around. You listen to hip-hop. I'm going to Spanish Harlem to see my girlfriend over there in 106 and First in the OJ, the Beamer and shit, but I'm pumping EPMD. It's a different... when you ain't got it, but you just getting it, you selling a couple of cracks, making $300, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't really got it, but you sitting in the back of a Beamer, you sticking your face. You know how the dogs stick their face out the car to get the air? You sticking your face out that shit, listening to EPMD, Kid and Play.
It's all 88.
Bismarcky, it's 88.
Yeah, 88.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are classic times for me. I like to know that
you was too young.
You assembled.
No,
he know what time.
My uncle, rest in peace, Tom G. He was like one of my illest uncles, and he had the white Celica. That picked me up. Wow. The system was crazy. Take me downtown, 125th Street. It's the mixtape, Rock and Will, all of that. Get something to eat. I remember one of his favorite tapes. That shit had "It's My Thing" on. He kept just playing, and I'm like,
"It's my thing."
Easy, I just told him play it all the way back to Yonkers, and I remember that. And I got All of y'all, that shit was
Your
great.
music selection of samples.
Right.
Where does that come from? Your mom's, your pops?
Yeah, my dad had a bunch of records. One thing about me and Paris is nobody would never believe it though, but we didn't know about digging. As far as going to get records and have record stores. We Long Island, we don't have that type of situation. Whatever was in front of them speakers, because don't forget back then the records was against the wall unit. So whatever that was over there, we took to the studio. Whatever Paris had at his crib, he took to the studio. So the records that was there was again Parliament, of course. Earth, Wind and Fire, BT Express, the whole nine. So what you hear, what you saying, James Brown, you got the Whispers, you got Parallel Bell, you got, those type of records. Earth, Wind and Fire, whatever, you got those. One record we got from the label when we signed the Sleeping Bag Records, we got from, that was sitting underneath their record player, So there was no digging. Whatever that was at the crib is what we sampled.
Man, that was the best samplings.
Yeah.
And it's my thing too. Of course, breakbeats was out too back then. So Paris with the DJ, he had those. So we had the breaks. That's where Jane came from. That's Joe Tex. It's my thing. 7 minutes of funk. The whole nine. But again, we made these songs and we didn't know how to make a chorus. So our records was just going like this. The label called Ted and Special K to come to Long Island. He says, "Give me that record that you sampled. It's my thing from." So 7 minutes of funk, right? Because we just got the sample going, boom, 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 going. It's my thing going. None of it, no antics, no nothing. They come in and they get to the part where it goes, particular, between ben. So I'm like, okay. They had the indent when the chorus is coming in. That's when I learned how to make a chorus. Before that, I had no clue. So I owe them that. Because now when I'm making you a customer, now I'm going, get down. But time keeps on slipping. So I'm knowing how to format now.
How does EPMD meet Redman? How does Erick Sermon meet Redman?
We had a show at Club Sensations in Newark, New Jersey, which is like being in Brooklyn or being someplace where...
We know what Newark is. Shout out to Newark.
Shout out to the brick.
Shout out to the brick.
Club Sensations, though, you can get robbed in that place. You know what I'm saying?
Time.
Right. So we go backstage and I see Do It All from Los Underground. He rhymed for me. After he finished rhyming, he said, "Yo, my DJ rhyme." Right? It's Reggie.
No.
So Reggie said...
Oh, he was their DJ? He was his DJ? That's it.
So before Los Underground, this was Do It All. I said, "Go ahead and say something." He says, "I float like a butterfly, sting like the rock group." He didn't say Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
So I stopped him.
You immediately was like...
Put him on stage that night. Didn't even know him. Now the crowd saying, "Yo, what's Redman doing up there?" There's people that knew him for Newark. But that's how my thing was. I already knew it was special because he didn't say sting like Muhammad Ali. He said float like a butterfly, sting like the rock group. When I first met Murray, it took one of them lines. Let's squash the beef, cook it, and we all can get fat. So all I saw was a hamburger, so-and-so, rising, whatever, with the beat, whatever, in my head. Metaphors. That's why when Nas came to me, when he was doing the Illmatic, I gave him C-list beats. Because I didn't understand Queensbridge. Because my rhymers was when I SPELL, solo. Das EFX, Biggie, wow, Biggie, Redman. I got A's, bitch, whatever. So these are metaphor people. My only regret not to go in someplace else is
that's great.
Me not taking Nas seriously, because when they left me, he was with the Pete Rock's house.
Damn. You had a chance to do that, to be on that album.
I want to put this out here too, for those who don't know about this.
Only on Joe and Jada.
Exactly. Somebody brought Biggie Small to the barbershop in Brooklyn. And listened to him.
You should get a tattoo of 2 strikes on your... Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck! I'm sorry, Erick Sermon.
Okay. Again.
Fuck!
So this is 2 mistakes. Illmatic I could have been on. Biggie, I wasn't paying attention to him. I went to Staten Island because Bernard's father was a pastor in Staten Island. I got a picture with me and Wu-Tang in 1989 with all of them on my IROC. You know what I mean? Paris had twin IROX, right? Yeah. Took a picture. Me and Raekwon went to go sit. His name was Shala there. And we sat down on his step at his building. I was going to sign Raekwon. He talks about that too. I could have had Wu-Tang Clan. I didn't. My mom, I was too young for that. I get it. So Teflon, Rick Ross, I had Tony Draper put him to my crib. Rick Ross slept in my basement for months. I didn't take him seriously. He could rhyme. This is just rappers that I had.
It's
right?
the time when you feeling like you're going to put an artist out of work with them, or you could be going through other shit where you just not focused on.
I'm already got money. I got my own groups. So again, I'm gonna help you, but my focus wasn't there. I'm living next door to Corey Rooney. He knocks on my door, and next to him is Curtis Jackson. Curtis Jackson comes in, we go in the basement, we make 5 records, and then we make Heat Waves. We don't do it like we do. So that was his first single before he got shot.
Yeah.
So that too was, again, they brought that to me. But something happened. These just the rappers that came to me first. Ludacris knocked on my door for a month in Atlanta.
When you was already in Atlanta?
But again, I looked at him as Reggie. So I didn't take it seriously, neither two at the time. My boy D-Mac brung the Game to Fox Hills Mall. I told Game, spit at 16. He didn't know what a 16 was. Go to Vibe magazine. You know, on cap. Whatever. He tells the people, yeah, I was going to sign with Eric, but he wasn't ready. Let me keep going on rappers.
I mean,
I don't know that many people that got my story of those MCs that came to me, Uno, first, that I could have had.
But you know,
I could have signed.
The crew you did assemble. Redman, Keith Murray, K Solo.
Das EFX.
Das EFX? You signed Das EFX?
Yeah.
They want effects. That's an Erick Sermon beat?
I'm in the chorus. The live effects.
They
Not
want
for next for
effects.
some live. That's me in the chorus.
Let me tell you something. Their second single, they say, because you didn't know my flow's fat like Joe, like Joe.
Oh my.
I used to love that shit.
Okay.
When that shit
And
come on.
Kiss is throwing flags.
Come on now. Take them shits back, man.
Know that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I did not know the Das EFX. So when you did all the posse,
Everybody know Hitmaker.
listen,
Right? 6 months I had him in the crib.
or Hitmaker.
6 months.
Oh.
Talks about that story too. I gotta remember the people. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I gotta flex one time because I don't talk.
I know.
There's nobody like me. I don't give a fuck who out there. When it comes to when it comes to listen, because again, people talk about shit. Niggas don't talk. I'm talking now. Fuck all the hip hop shit out. My R&B, In Vogue, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Chico DeBarge, D'Angelo, for fucking Keith Sweat, fucking Brownstone, Angie Stone. I was doing R&B as much as I was doing hip hop records. But again, if you don't know, Blackstreet or Booty Call, that was their first single. Everybody called me. When I was doing Blackstreet, Pharrell was in the corner. It's a record on YouTube right now where I let Pharrell rap with somebody. It's called Boot Knucklinization. I know it's an ill name. But again,
that's a poor situation in 2025.
But again, I looked at Pharrell and I was gonna do that, but I took Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
Dave Hollister was the man, bro.
And I did the first 2 albums. And then 2, Alfonso Hunter. Niggas, though, they look over that. You know, like, this is they not me, nigga. I don't give a fuck who out there. Them niggas, I hear them talk. I got to do it on y'all show. Because, again, y'all had big names. Khaled, Cardi. You know, this is Sierra. This is big names on this show.
You got the biggest. Like Water. And
no, there's
we
big
actually
names.
shutting them down.
No, but listen.
So I just
no,
Jada. No.
Hold up.
This show right here is out of control. And whenever I try to do a favor, it's like, it's a favor, right? So there's certain people who are legends, who are whatever, but I already know the people we turned down.
Right.
So when they come, I'm like, how do I sneak them on this motherfucker? They snuck up the 2 Jewish guys on me. Jadakiss and these motherfuckers. 2 Jewish guys came up on, they sat in here. They did that.
On the show. And my partners.
His
Yeah.
other partners.
Other
The
partners.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That
Yo,
was
the motherfucker stuck up on this shit like, I said, what the fuck is going on here? They sat down. Jewish guys came with their own mic. Niggas sat down, they had their own mic. Yo, this, that, this. I said, yo, how these motherfuckers finesse that?
This is a heavily secured building.
Yeah, how they finesse it? They came
You
like,
gotta know somebody inside
Right.
the job.
Yeah.
I knew the fix was in. But, I'm cool. I'm cool with everybody getting their shine, everybody getting their spot.
No, the show is big. So again, you know at the pause. But listen, you know what? Why am I doing this? I'm not even with that shit. No. You know why? Because this show, because you do it.
No. Only
Yeah,
thing
you
I got
do.
a problem with is his favorite choice of meal at a concert or
Okay.
pocket.
Nah.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
Food is good though.
I'm true to the
Jada.
culture. You see Big Daddy Kane posted himself eating the glitz.
Yeah,
They starting to
the
send me
veggies.
shit.
the veggies.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was different. Yeah, it was different. It was different.
That's no cipher God. He got it.
Hey, yo,
Make sure that was a Hebrew national.
Who
That
changed,
was no cipher.
who changed the word from the hot dog pause? Who changed it?
The new generation.
Okay.
The new generation got everything fucked up. They out here.
You can't wear Air Force Ones now.
Air Force Ones is
Yeah,
grandfather sneaking.
No, they the grandpa. They out here.
I don't care what they say.
Yeah, they
Air
bugging.
Force
They
Ones is
acting like
never
you worked in
going
the
out.
hospital.
They already try to abolish
This
the
is
black
the
ones.
first
They
time
can't do that either.
I
White
ever
ones
looked
never
at the
go
youth
nowhere.
and said, fuck you.
Right.
This is the first time
Right.
in my life they could do the dumbest shit you ever seen. Paint their hair all wild shit. I don't do. Whatever they do, I'm like, God bless. The Air Force is the old man. Fuck you.
Because they stop being they stop being money.
Fuck you.
They stop being money.
agree. I don't give a fuck about
I
stopping
think
the
that-
money. It's just now is listen.
I know it's
Let
too
me
much.
explain something.
Over the top.
You know what Mark Wahlberg tells me?
What?
Sylvester Stallone tells me.
Yo. All bread don't tells me.
Joe, go ahead,
You
Joe.
want me to flex or not? This
Right.
is what this shit is. It's
Yes.
Big up yourself.
Yes.
You have freedom, Joe. The podcast allows you to have a freedom. You have no boss. You need freedom. Stephen A. Smith came and sat there and was like, yo, you guys, I envy you guys. Because I work for a big corporate company. You guys up here, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You have freedom. That's what this show is about, is having freedom. We could talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
To a certain extent. It's a visible line. You know.
And so my
With
thing
the line, if you want.
right, what's going on right now, it happened in every level. You know, when we was kids, unfortunately, I'm sorry, everybody, when we was coming up, we young gangsters, 14, 15, we had to beat up the guys that was legends that was already 21, 22 years old in order to get a name out there. That's how you make your name in the street. So I see what the young kids are doing. They like, man, fuck, these guys are trying to run shit till they 100 years old.
Right.
Let's start with the Air Force. The old man shit, they trying to date us. And we out here talking about, nah, we trying to still get the bag right now. Like you trying to, they're doing that. They're trying,
I don't know why, though.
consciously,
Yeah.
the youth is consciously trying to make us old niggas.
Yeah.
That's it. They trying.
They do it, and they do it. They run that age shit a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
but we don't care because
Even with music too, they be like, you rhyming still, or you. It's like this, man.
I rap circles
Yeah,
around
I
bad
know.
them
I
niggas.
know. They don't.
And they
Yeah, I know. But they do that for some reason.
When it's
so
over,
rich,
it's over.
guys.
When it ain't, it ain't.
I'm
It
so
ain't.
rich. You lost the battle.
Right.
I'm caked up, my nigga.
Hey, yo, that's one thing that Joe gonna
That's one
let
thing-
you know is about that bread.
God.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just.
I'll let people know right now. Don't come for me. Somebody tried to come for me because I don't speak about money, right?
Smart.
I fucked around and went on Drink Champs, made a mistake. I was trying to teach the kids about owning their publishing, right?
Mhm.
About what you can, if it come back to you, you know what I'm saying, what can happen. So when Weeknd sampled the record, because I was making the money from Mario Winans, I don't want to know anyway. I probably was making like $100,000, something like that. Whatever, back then. But the Weeknd, one of the biggest streaming artists in the world,
Again.
streamed 1.9 billion streams. So my check was $250,000 every 3 months, right? For 4% ownership.
Just for that.
Right, for that. I don't cap on nothing. So
no, you got bread.
So
Yeah.
but I don't
You
talk
don't
about
brag.
it. So if I don't have it, then you don't know I don't have it. You know? I've been buying houses since I was 20. This is a flex. I've been rocking the Rolex since I was 18. This is not something that was, since it was new as far as how people talk about things, about whatever. I was buying houses in Atlanta I wasn't even living in. Apartments, the whole nine. I never even saw them. Look at certain things because it's not a rocket scientist to know if you look at, okay, here's the deals that Erick is making in these companies. Okay, there's Murray's at Jive, Reggie's at Def Jam, Alfonso's at DreamWorks, this and that, whatever, how Alfonso's at EMI. So if you see me on that, then I got my own group, right? So now these are all these advances. I own all the publishing, like I own my publishing now. So all this stuff you look at, whatever, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I don't have to tell you that. But if you're gonna look at it, then you look at it.
But I know one thing that I determined a long time ago. These young cats, they only respect the back.
Right.
Now, if you a broke nice nigga, they ain't even giving it up. They not. They looking past you. The only thing they respect. When I see Lil Lotto, young Lotto, she be like, you get to the bag. When I see these youngs, the ones that do respect me, they be like, get to it.
The young ones are getting it though. That's what I'm saying. They came in a time where the money is heavy for them. It wasn't like that for us. We had to hustle.
Flojo, it was #1 in the country. I was getting $500 a show doing the Chitlin circuit. Philly, the Bronx, Yonkers. Next week, Virginia, DC, and fucking North Carolina, like, 1,500. Like,
EPMD's first record deal was $1,500. Paris got $750. I got $750. I went to Marshall's and then I went to grocery store.
Let me explain, Cindy.
That's
They bought a Kia.
Why you keep throwing me in?
They caught their advance and they bought a Kia Coke, took it up to Yonkers.
Baltimore, man.
Baltimore?
You gonna tell us?
Who y'all did?
Yeah, right.
He did.
Say the story,
No.
right?
I'm telling you,
Baltimore.
it wasn't so feasible, right? And so
10,000 for 3 people ain't so feasible either.
I know what I'm saying. I'm not against what.
Wait. What year was that though?
90 something nerves.
3,000. That's a lot of.
Ain't a lot of nothing.
I don't know.
A lot of.
Well, my first apartment was $650 a month. One bedroom, one bath. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no furniture on there, nothing like that. But I was out the hood. I was in
Where?
Throsneck in the Bronx.
Oh.
Throsneck in the Bronx is like a mansion.
Fat Joe, the apartment that we had in Jersey, I had one of them too. Never spent one day in it.
Never did.
Not one day.
Man, I was jealous because you already, I moved to Miami 20-something years ago. One of my biggest,
Right.
how you say you could have signed?
Yeah.
One of my biggest decisions, I don't regret Miami, but within myself, when I land in Atlanta, I feel like I'm at home. Birds chirping. I love it. I love the people. I love the atmosphere. I love the food. I love everything about Atlanta. And I always wondered, did I make the right move when I moved to Miami rather than Atlanta? If I would have went to Atlanta, I would have signed all of them.
Right.
The Future, this one.
Right. Everybody.
I'd have cleaned house in that bitch. They would have been calling me, the king or something, because I was signing. I signed DJ Khaled. I signed Big Pun. I signed Remy Ma. Could have signed Eminem. Could have signed Rick Ross. Could have signed Pitbull. The list is going.
Smokey Robinson.
Right? But in Atlanta, we got to get Smokey to wear some rewind. If Smokey could do it, let me tell you something.
Joe, go ahead, Joe.
Any good thing, they laugh at you.
Right.
Why you doing it? And then when you get that bag, they come and tell you how much of a genius you are. They say, yo, man, you always know, Joe. You always know. When they hear this shit, the type of numbers this shit doing, they gonna be like, and I've been keeping everything
right
low. But we are #1 in CVS. We're the #1 product of CVS, the #1
I
product.
just mentioned it to you.
No, but the #1. So
okay.
you could buy toothbrushes, you could buy medicine, you could buy this. That shit's smoking them. Number one. The other brand you mentioned got 70s.
You said the
porn
other
stars
brand you
on
mentioned.
there.
Yeah.
The other brand you mentioned, their boxes got 70s porn stars. Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker outdated, flabby as shit.
Yeah, you said
This that new shit with double the product.
Yo.
I'm telling you.
No, I told you about it.
I'm working. I don't give a fuck.
Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
All right.
The NBA is finally back. Where's New York at?
Right here.
Big expectations this season. You can bet NBA games any night on the app, and if you think you know the future script for this season, lock in your future bets. Is this finally New York's year? Who's going to be MVP, Rookie of the Year? If you know ball, bet. There's no better time to try your first bet on Hard Rock Bet. Place your first $5 bet, and if it wins, you'll score $150 in bonus bets on top of your payout. Plus, there's new promos every day on Hard Rock Bet, including profit boosts for football on Sunday and Monday. So if you're listening to this later, just open the app and check out what you get any day of the week. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today.
Let's get to it. Now, you want to talk about my era. I came in the game, Jay-Z, Nas.
No. Flojo was early, man.
Yeah, but it was the same era.
No, way before Jay-Z. This is 96. Hove.
I'm 93.
Okay,
what I'm trying to tell you is I came in there when I was already in the game making my $500. Making my $500. These guys came into the game young. I watched them build billion-dollar empires. I watched Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy had the most visible see-through chain you ever seen in your life when I met Puff Daddy when he was promoting parties.
Right.
Before Biggie Smalls, before he had anything. So he used to run up to me when I was in my Beamers and Benzes. Yo, here's my flyer.
When he promoting clubs, you mean back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my flyer, buddy, for my party and this. And I watched these guys build billion-dollar empires. And I finally had to sit back and go, yo, it's time to invest. It's time to bring out products. It's time to sorrisa, rum you could love. It's time to do real business, you know? And so that's where I'm at. I'm behind the 8 ball when you talk about the people I watch come in after me and fucking get to the bag.
But nobody taught us. See, if you didn't do that, nobody would have told you shit. Nobody taught us. Those people just happened to know. My man told me to make clothes after Carl Kanai. I looked at him like he was crazy. I'm making clothes. I'm a rapper. I make music, you know? But he had the idea, but I never looked at it like that.
That was a lot to do with it, too, where you felt like, you know, my brother, rest in peace, Raul, it's almost 2 years since he passed, but he had a lot. Raul told me, because Raul was the cameraman, Raul told me something that I thought was the dumbest shit you ever heard in your life. He said, bro, every time you perform, I see you drinking water. Why don't we sell water? This is before anybody sold water. Fuck hip-hop. I'm not talking about buy water. Water you used to get for free from the pump, from the fucking water machine. Then it was like, yo, we should sell water. I'm like, man, ain't nobody.
Does that sound crazy?
Fucking water, nigga. Like, water? Yeah. Water's free. Nah. I'm telling you, if you sold water, he had a couple of ideas prematurely ahead of time that we didn't take serious.
Mm-hmm.
How we took him serious. I mean, when I go to his to the grave all the time, I always tell him, I say, yo, Raul, man, you really had some ideas. Like, he had some ideas that could have put us in the game a long time ago, but we ain't really listened to him. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't thinking on that level. We was trying to be rappers.
Right. Because you had the idea for a long time before you did that?
My dad, he was in coffee for my whole life.
Oh, okay.
General Foods early back in the day. He was always telling me, yo, you got to do your own. You got to do it. I was brushing them off.
We thought we know. I tell him shit. He don't listen to me. You know, my man came to get me. My man came to get me. John Singleton came to get me to be
I was supposed to matter.
Peoples and Shaft. John Singleton was in the Bronx, Jimmy's Bronx Cafe, every day begging me to be in the movie Shaft.
I was supposed to be in Glory. I had to do something, so I told Denzel, go hold it down.
Joe, what's wrong with man?
I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
I had so many opportunities. I was too busy being in Jimmy's, being a rapper. I was like, yo, acting, I don't give a... Even to this day, my sister Remy, she doing a movie right now. I feel bad for her. I'm like, damn, that's them. She's like, yeah, 18-hour days and all. Like, acting is almost torture. It's like, it's fun. It's great. I think it lasts longer than music, to be honest with you. You have like a fucking hit movie. Like if you have like a...
Hey, Joe, I'm not mad at the movie with you on the sofa with the gun in the sofa. I'm not mad at that film. I love it. I'm not mad at you two in the jail on the camera when you was talking like, see, I fuck with you with them shits, B.
But you know what happened, Eric?
I had a minute in juice, B. I was a star. They robbed me, but I was a star.
In the bar, in
Turned
the
around.
But my thing is, I love those moments, right? Shout out, She's Gotta Have It. I love those moments. The problem is, I'm not the boss.
Right.
So right now we joking and we like, y'all, let's go. Over there is like, they was waking me up 6 a.m. and my scene was at 10 at night for fucking
night school.
Yo, they was slaving me, B. And then I get to the hotel. Like, you remember how your dad used to go home? Like, sleep with the clothes on and shit. That's what I was doing. And then it wake me back up, 5:30, 6 o'clock. The van's coming to get you. I do the same shit. I go over there and wait till 9 o'clock at night to shoot the scene. They had Joe Crack, the rapper. You know, y'all remember your man used to pick on me. Kevin Hart was coming, yo, this ain't the studio. You ain't rapping. Wake up. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, the acting's a whole different type of what they do to you. But I love the finish.
But this right here is tangible. Now, for those who don't know, I got a company called Def Rugs. I've been doing Def Rugs for 8 years. Y'all got my rugs. Every last one of y'all. So I don't know if you...
I got it.
Yeah, again, right. See, I don't want to do the flex thing. It's too much. Niggas talk about what they do. The niggas is not me, nigga. They're not me. I got to deal with Levi's that come out January. You know, Nas just did is they signed 2 people. They did him and did EPMD, right?
Oof. I need that. We got to buy that, Danny. I know that shit gonna be crazy.
I have a Stars documentary series called 88 Fresh that's coming in February, right?
Wow, I want to see that.
This is the silent part of whatever, because this is how the quiet, because I'm an introvert at first, but on this show is where I decided to say, okay, you know what? Because you brought it up of underratedness, so I'm doing it. You know, they don't hear me speaking, so I'm speaking now. And since this is what you not have to do, but people are doing, I'm doing mines at this.
You know what? This is your home. You know what's crazy? De La Soul came in, they kept laughing. He was like, yo, this is my favorite show. I can't believe I'm sitting here.
No, it is.
Looking at my favorite show.
No, it's people.
They sitting there like, yo, I'm looking at my favorite show. What the fuck I'm doing here? Yo, this is crazy. This is your house.
Everybody that knew on my schedule, right? Ain't gonna mention all the names, too. When this name came up, they was like, oh, word?
Yeah, this is what it is. We the realest. We the most authentic. We the most realest. We preserving the house. Fuck you want us to do. This way is that. Yeah. We pay homage to the true legends.
Yeah.
We got you right now. We got Bill Bellamy. We ain't fronting on the legends. This is water. This is liquid.
I got you.
You come in here, you lay on the couch, you do what the fuck you want. This is your house. This is the house that you built. Me and him, we just here enjoying the time. We get to sit with our legends, guys.
Navigate.
Yeah, and it's different levels of legends.
Okay, I got you.
De La Soul come here, you come here. Yeah, I start by saying, you're a genius.
Right.
Right? I mean, to the people who don't think I'm cap and take my word for anything, I told them, it's a fucking genius. What he's even able to do is out of this world. Like, I'm amazed. You know, I get amazed by some of the guests that come here like you, and I sit here, and every time I talk to you, I know you're always quiet, you mind your business, but, you know, you put in that pain in this game that, shout out my brother O.P. Megatron, man. He plays EPMD every day. He puts you on his Instagram every fucking day. And so there's people who really love you, man. O.P. love you, man. Everybody, people really, really love you and your contributions to the game. Ain't for you, we ain't got no Redman.
What's our man name? He passed away. I think he used to be with y'all back in the days. He was road manager. Big guy.
Alvin Tony.
Alvin Tony.
Yeah. How you know Alvin?
Tony, he started, somehow we got, somehow, I don't know if it was through a promoter, I did a few shows.
Oh, you did, but didn't you do some work with him as far as rapping for somebody?
Yeah, I did.
You did a deal. I remember when that happened. He said, yo, I got Jadakiss on a record.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
I can't get Jadakiss on the
I
record.
used to just hear him about
What? No, you can't get him on
Jadakiss on the record.
Now, I'm glad you brought this up. This nigga right here.
Use the bathroom.
Yo, Joe, let's talk about it. Yo, listen. Yo,
that nigga Jada.
Listen, Joe.
Yo,
E, send it. Yo, E, send it. Whatever. Yo, I got you. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Yo, what up? Yo, E, send it.
Who you talking about, Jadakiss?
Yes.
Oh, no, he's the hardest. He's the hardest. And I remember when
but he's
on my lifestyle.
He says okay.
I had to track this guy down into the studio. I had to call D from the Rough Riders. Like, I had to call him in the studio.
I thought it was just me.
It was the hottest record out. My lifestyle was this shit.
Yo.
And I was like, yo, I need, like, it was like, when you get Jadakiss, you know, he wanted them
Kiss
guys.
just left on us, B.
He left me. Fuck this nigga, man. Kiss, will you see
in that one?
All of it.
In this one, too. In this
see
one.
This shit?
Yo.
When you get home and rewind the tape.
Yo, B.
Yo,
man.
He smashed you down.
On the phone. The okay. Yo, I got you.
Who's some other guys who've okayed you and never showed up? Like
T.I.
T.I. is one?
On the text, yo, E, send it. No response.
You know, man.
And listen, I was one of those guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You was one too.
Yeah, Kanye West told me, Snoop told me one time. This and that didn't know. So I didn't even get mad because I was that person at one time.
Yeah.
You know? Didn't do it on purpose. Maybe something's going on at the time.
Yeah.
But so I can't get mad at him. I couldn't get mad at I thought Nori did it one time, but when it went straight to my email, I would have never known because it didn't tell my on the phone that I got an email. So I'm like, no, yo, damn, I hit you a month ago. What up? He said, Eric, I've been sent that. So again.
On the email.
Yeah, it was on the email. Yeah.
You know, the artists say Remy would meet DMX. He would tell her he's going to do a song with her and she'll come back. There's a young Remy. She'll come back.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I said, yo, he ain't doing this. I'll be like, you know, it's certain artists you would meet at. That's what happened with me when I met R. Kelly. R. Kelly.
Yeah, but you made the hit record.
Yeah, but R. Kelly came to me. I seen him All-Star Weekend. He said, yo, Joe, I want to work with you. I said, brother, do not lie to me.
Right.
I said, Kels, don't lie to me. I'm not the guy. I was still very ghetto. So I was like, yo, don't lie to me.
Fat Joes?
3 Fat Joes ago. And fucking 24 chinchillas ago. I was chinchilling out like this. Nigga, the chinchilla refrigerator.
Hold up. What year was that, Joe?
I don't know.
Because I was battling with you on the radio with records. With that hit record. I think it was 2001 or 2002. Either I was battling with you with music or either React. But for some reason, we was on the chart. Me, you, Sean Paul, and Missy. Battling.
Big boys.
2002, I think.
But that week.
2001? Okay, so
2001,
So
I
music.
meet him, Philly All-Star. He told me he's going to do a song with me. I'm like, yo, bro, don't lie to me. Like, I was just way too ghetto at that time. And I went down to Orlando. We cut it. You know what I'm saying? Song changed my life. But, you know, we talking about guys who you meet and you swear you're going to do a song with, then they disappear. And I used to have, like, Remy would come up to, a couple of guys would come up to me and be like, yo, I met such and such. He said he's doing the song with me, B. I'm like, bro, wish upon a green clover. And
No, he said Remy Ma, DMX said he was going to do a record with her.
Premature.
And
She
Joe-
was mad
and
young.
Joe-
I was like,
I think she could have got that done.
Yeah, but Joe said, hell no. That's not going to happen with me.
he did it to Tone Sunshine. Love Tone Sunshine. I'd be like, Tony, oh my God, you're incredible. Tony went to L.A., hung out with that dude for like a fucking week. When he went to do the verse, he fell asleep in the booth, some shit. Tone was like, yo, send me home, God. I can't do it no more. After 60 games of pool and this and that and motherfucker riding his cars and all that. Tone was like, yo, send me home. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
No, listen, man.
That.
I was one of them, B. So I know.
Oh, you.
No, but Kiss, but you missed it. I was one of them. That's why I don't even look at it. I was one of them. I promise you. Niggas will say, I was like, yo, and it'd be production most of the time sometimes. I'd be like, I just didn't do it.
Bernard Alexander, he saved my life.
Bernard, yeah.
I was already
He told me about that.
Bronx
About
money.
Yeah.
Like I was in the Bronx caked up and I refused to move. Even though I was in the nicer part, it was still Throsneck 1 and 1. And my wife was like, yo, we got to get out of here. All these strange cars keep coming around here and this and that. And so I hit up Bernard. Bernard was like, come to Jersey, bro.
Yeah.
We be over here.
It was brand new.
Changed my life.
Brand new. It was
got the townhouse
with
the water.
Townhouse of water. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And inside that building, though, Kiss, it was me, Joe, Dave Hoster, Too Short ended up moving over there. So we was all.
You know what's crazy is I knew they was hiding 50 Cent after 50 Cent got shot. I'm waiting for 50.
Oh, they drove into the Poconos.
50's coming. Right? But he don't know I knew where he was at.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know
now.
But Bernard was managing her. Yeah.
Huh?
Bernard was managing.
Yeah, it was none of my business.
Oh, yeah, at the time.
I didn't really know either side or whatever. And they was like, yo, kid 50 Cent, he just got hit up. I'm taking him out. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to do? You know, we had a good time over there. Let's talk about the new project.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Well, we had enough because we flexed. Jada went to the bathroom because he wanted to hear by himself. And then we had the product promoted, and you flexed about what time.
What's the new project?
You got the Eddie Murphy shit where you can close the roof?
No. Eddie Murphy, let me tell you something. That documentary, that's how I want to see my OGs. Now, after you, we have Bill Bellamy. That's really what I wanted to. I don't want to talk to you about Eddie Murphy and all that. But you saw the Eddie Murphy documentary?
Yes.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
And that's how I want to see my OGs. Big ceilings,
yeah, we never saw him flex before like that.
Tired of motherfuckers dying broke and all this and this and that. I'm just happy.
Joe, you know, nobody, I keep telling you, we're not taught. If we was taught literacy about money and how to do certain things, Paris was the one that showed me about homes because he bought them first early. I'm like, you know, what are you doing? You know, with the houses and stuff. I didn't have no house at first. He did. I had an apartment. And I didn't know. And then Bert Padell was everybody's accountant. So Bert Padell was doing what he can do, but he was
a crook?
No, Bert would just get you what you needed. But he was switching your social numbers back then. So for to get credit.
He's a crook.
And don't forget,
let me go take a piss break.
Let me hear about
I want to hear about that.
I want to hear about Bert. I want to hear what Bert was. Let me hear what Bert was doing.
No, Bert, the bank was in the downstairs. So say if you're young and you're new, see, my social number wasn't the social number that he had till I got to go get a Social Security card with my mom's one time, and it was a different number. That's when I noticed, okay, before you heard about the scams of getting dead people or getting whatever like that, that's what was happening. So if I wanted a new Benz or a home or something like that, I didn't have credit. But here, you got credit now because here's the new social. It wasn't said like that until you look at it. You know what I'm saying? But that was, you know, again, something that we didn't know till later.
Bert Pieces was hitting in early. Bert was already
yeah, but we didn't know. We didn't know.
April.
He had every client. Everybody was with Bert. Everyone. Actors to whatever was him. But when I went to get a new Social Security card, and it was a whole different number. And then I found out, okay, this is how you can get things with these socials when I learned stuff. But again, being taught about money, we didn't know about money. Everybody had the same program. Lawyer, accountant, business management, the whole nine. I didn't know the lawyer was working with the label till later on, no matter how friendly they speak to you, everybody is in cahoots with each other. 2. This is how it works. But you didn't learn that. You think everybody's just cool. But the business is a business, you know? And you find out later on. So that's how people get stuck and we get IRS and people go to prison and go to jail for such and such for not doing that. Uncle Sam is real. You don't pay and people don't file. If you file, you don't, it's like you're not ducking. But if you file, then you in the good. But when you don't say nothing, that's when they come and get you.
When they came and got me.
Perfect time.
Counting fuck me, man. I had an attorney that I really trusted and I really, really loved. Went to his kids' bar mitzvahs, family, cookouts, this, that. My accountant that I had, his son became a quadriplegic, so he had to tend to his son because he was in an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So my attorney that I trusted and loved forever introduced me to an accountant. This accountant's the guy who stole my money and I eventually went to jail for. So I never fucked with this guy again. My lawyer, I told him, yo, bro, I can't fuck with you no more. You set me up with this guy. Now, I seen him yesterday. I'm in Miami. I got a private show for Harbor View. All of it.
I seen that.
In there.
Yeah.
You know I'm there, but Harbor View, baby, let's go, Sharice. So it's like, I'm up in there, Laura Piana. They said Big Money was in the building, so I had to throw the Laura Piana.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
Yo, what is that?
Don't buy a fucking, don't buy a handkerchief in that bitch. That shit real deal. You know what I'm talking about, Danny. That shit another level. But anyway, I come out the elevator and I see him. Last time I saw him was at Chris Lighty, rest in peace.
Right.
Funeral, he tried to talk to me. I just came out of jail. I was like, yo, my man, don't talk to me. Like, don't come around me, don't talk to me. Because he also disappeared when I had the case.
Right.
So boom, I seen him the other day, St. Regis in Miami. And he was like, hey, Joe. And I said, what's up? I kept it moving after that. And I don't think I'm over him introducing me to the accountant who kind of destroyed my life and I lost all my money, went to jail, this. I just, I try to be, I was courteous, Joe, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
But I still felt the way. You know what I'm saying? I went upstairs to my room. I was like, did he set me up? Did he not set me? You see? There you go. Seek the kingdom. Seek the kingdom.
Sometimes you got to smack the shit out of somebody, then seek the king.
Yeah, because you went to jail for that.
Jail. I also felt like I was somebody that in my own, they could say I'm delusional, but I felt like I was somebody who never really got caught. And they wanted me. Whether it was little, big, or something, these boys wanted me. And I felt like somebody got jammed up and they said, yo, who you got? Fat Joe? Him. Get him. How could you give me him in the platter? And the worst thing is, you got somebody you trust.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you. With somebody you really, really trust.
I just told kids, this whole shit is a business. When everybody works together. The same way Spotify works with the labels. Gotta put that out there real quick. Yeah. Somebody's making some money. Listen, if the president of Spotify in 2024, he made $300 million. He don't own the company. He's just the president. He made $300 million. What do you think Spotify is getting? So they're giving us 0.4 cent. Now Congress has passed a law, they're giving us 1 penny, right? So 1 million streams get you 14 grand, right? Before 100,000 streams, they get you $200. So all this whole system is fucked up for us, but for the labels and the people who own Spotify, the president, not the owner, Joe, he made $300 million in 2024.
That's great.
And then he had a bigger...
And these guys all... listen, they've all been crooks since the beginning of time.
2024.
Oh, you made $460 million in 2025.
They take poor people. They got talent. They use them up. And by the time they learn the game, they'll dust you off and make you the old school at noon and get the new young person to jerk. And they just keep doing that and doing that and doing that. And people like Spotify and all that, these people are all... Whoever made
selling product. Whoever made up the point that 1,500 spins is one CD. So whoever made up the point that we only get less
They
than 1
get
cent.
their fucking head, boy.
Yeah, less than
Whoever made that up.
less than 1 cent though too is crazy. And then we getting a penny. At least with the label signed to, we got a quarter at least.
I said
You know
this
what I'm
all the
saying?
time. If you sell, let me ask you something.
Congress.
Let me go
Who
right
the
now.
fuck approved
I know.
that?
I don't know.
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
You put your pain, your soul, everything into this. Let's say it's a CD. If you sold it yourself on the corner for $9.99 and somebody told you was going to get 8 cents,
Yeah,
we're
no
not
way.
doing that shit.
I know.
Don't work for fucking
You're
UPS.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the only business that glorifies you
I
getting
know. You get right.
And the
Yeah.
minute you learn,
Yeah.
like you seen Prince with all that slave
Oh no, he started
shit.
first. The first one, him and Lonzo McMillan was the first ones that started doing it.
The second he start going like this,
Yep.
you out of
Yeah,
here.
you out of here.
I'm also looking forward to this Michael Jackson movie because I think they're finally gonna start speaking truth to light to where why he got attacked like that. You see, you gotta understand, we didn't know the sophisticated ways of brainwashing the people and smearing people. They smeared Michael Jackson, the greatest of all time. They had us thinking he was crazy.
Right.
Right now, everybody rocking Botox.
Yeah.
People bleaching their skin like it's some normal shit.
Yeah.
People sleeping and fucking, what's my man, Forrest Whitaker sleeps
Oh
in
yeah.
the air
And
machine.
yes, you're right.
The richer you get,
Right.
you doing what Michael
Jackson's doing. Right. Buying art. Right.
You thinking
Right.
this guy's crazy, weird. He actually was ahead of his time.
But even though we never thought Michael was getting jerked though. Pause. We didn't know that was happening.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is that
Yeah, but I'm saying, but we never.
Jerk. Pause
Michael-
was a different kind of jerk. Pause.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but for him to come out and say Tommy Mottola's get, whatever, like, we never thought that was happening.
Tommy Mottola's my
No,
friend. I gotta get into it.
but what I'm saying, Sony, he's saying.
That's nuts.
Sony, my thing is,
Hold up. Wait, let's go back.
Michael Jackson, no, it's okay.
Pro artists, man.
Okay.
For the artists.
No, I'm for the artist too.
And
but
My friend.
And I also say,
artists
hold
is more
up,
my-
before you start one time, I thought you was getting ready to say, it's better. That's what I'm talking about now. If only my 8,000 fans give me $1, I made $8,000. That's more than me, Spotify, the whole 9. Now, if you give me, if 8,000 people give me $100, it's $800,000, right? At the end of the day, if you have a name, why would you want to go and do all that work on that album and go put it on that platform? I don't understand. Not the people that's new, the people who have names. Don't forget, Joe, you can make a record right now. I don't give a fuck how big it is. It doesn't matter. You already Joe, you already famous, you already iconic. You're not gonna get no bigger. The record's not gonna get no bigger. You're not gonna make no bigger record. It ain't gonna happen. You already you. But if you decide to make music, why not sell it yourself? You already you.
where would you sell it at? Like
What?
www.
You do it on your own platform. When I do the product, when I'm doing whatever, you got fans. If 8,000 people give me $20, 8 times 2 is 16. It's $160,000. It doesn't matter. Everything you can do direct to consumer is back now. Every www is never left. That means when every time somebody goes on TV, every star, everybody with product, you got to go to a website. It's the same shit. Go back to that. Put that Shopify and that fucking Bandcamp on your shit and go, yo, go get my shit here. And again, let the platform that take it, that's promotion. But at least you got people, listen, Ice Cube said that once he reached 1 million, he wanted to reach 2 million, right? Sell records. But he left 1 million people back here that was his fans. Your core fans ain't going nowhere. If you tell them to do something, they're gonna. So all of us here that you went platinum, you don't need 1 million fans. I said 8,000 people give me $200, right? It's $1.6 million. They're going to pay for what you're going to give them. That means merchandise, the whole 9. I got to preach that because, again, that's what you do if you're selling material. If you're selling that, though, too, even though you, again, with a company, but imagine if you didn't. You're Fat Joe, you're Kiss. It doesn't matter. You do the marketing promotion on yourself and bring them to your platform.
I like to learn new shit every day. And that's what this show is
I just
about.
give you the numbers. Like Jay said, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
It don't matter. They give you $50, 8,000 people. I'm not talking about your millions of fans. I said 8,000 and give you $50. 8 times 5 is 4. That's $400,000 from only 8,000 people giving you $50. Wow. Talk about money? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. You talk about, that's why people sit here and be like, you want to go broke, you don't want to do something. Here's how you don't go broke. Here's how you have shit making money while you sleep. Them EPMD buckets hats while I'm sleeping. That EPMD shirt is while I'm sleeping. The money comes in while you sleep.
That. We got a new project,
yes.
brother. Tell the people, man, because you've been philosophical today, so we really want you to talk that music.
Yeah, the music, well...
I got one question.
Yeah.
I got one question. So you sample Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
Right? How much did it cost you to sample Marvin?
$200,000.
It costed you $200.
Right. Because it cost me that because when Bernard took the CD and went to LA, he went to a convention that was happening with Clear Channel. They played the record. They added the record. So now they get to stick me up.
Did it too fast.
Did it too fast. So it was $150 for Jan, God bless her dead, the wife.
Uh-huh.
And then was $50,000 for the lawyer. But it didn't matter because Clive gave me $4 million. So that whole thing of how it went, I went to J Records afterwards because Clive wanted to sign me.
The reason why I bring that up, right? Because Pharrell getting sued, he didn't clear
He didn't clear it. Oh, that's it.
And what they got sued for, like $7 million or something?
7 or 8, yeah.
Pharrell is smart.
Little.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, he's trying to.
No.
Yeah, he
interpolated.
He interpolated the song. He did.
Listen.
He said he didn't know. That was the part.
That's.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
Yo.
It's always the thing to say, man, when you get caught.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the smartest thing to say.
Best thing you got.
But it's the dumbest thing when you know the fucking planet Earth knew he jacked Marvin Gaye. The whole fucking world. When you hear the song, it's the same song.
Same song. Yeah.
It's just,
saying what they don't send us no Louis.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna send us shit.
No.
Hold up. Rewind back 1 hour, 57 minutes, 36 seconds. Take that part out.
We ain't doing that. This is interesting. What I'm saying is, if I was around Pharrell, I would have said, yo, settle with these people, because it is what it is. He was inspired by them, whether he knew it.
Yeah, but listen, you missing one. Ed Sheeran shit sounds like Let's Get It On, nigga, and he won. Play Ed Sheeran's, Marvin Gaye's, whatever, it sounds just like Let's Get It On, and he won.
Let me tell you some crazy shit. I didn't think he did. I went to the videotape.
No, play the record.
I did. I swear to God, I did. I went when he won. Just the same way you tell me.
Yes, man.
I listened to Ed Sherman and that, and I couldn't really make the same.
Yo,
oh
this what, I swear.
Sherman.
Hold up. Yo, when I watched this show, it's his reactions, because that what makes y'all chemistry, I swear. Because he leans back and he does this, and like, yo.
Let me tell you something. You know what this is? This is the Honeymooners. With Ralph Crampton, and Art Carney.
Let's talk about the project now. Let's go. Let's go to okay, the Dynamic Duos. So I had it 4 years ago, before COVID. I had the idea before you heard Nas. I figured that my colleagues wasn't working. I was wondering why nobody was making records, right? So I kind of got upset about that in my head. Like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to make records for them. If they have studio problems, nobody making no beats for them the whole night. So COVID came, so that took 2 years off. Kevin came and got me, Kevin Lyles. So we did the partnership at 300. 300, Leo Cohen sells it for $450 million to Atlantic. That took a year and something.
That's a nice check.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy? Leo got $450 from Atlantic, which is Mike and Julie, people that he put there.
Now, that was a whole play. Keep going. If you didn't figure that one out.
So
that was the Olawati.
Yeah.
That was sell to Styles P running.
Phenomenal.
Now, let me sell the Jadakiss records to Styles P. He got the bag over here. He gonna throw you the smithereens. Like, yo, They all ran
And now-
like this.
and now-
Let me tell you something. When he sold that shit, Kevin Lyle's my next door neighbor.
Right.
It was the first sighting I saw of Russell Simmons in like 10 years that it was next door. He called me and said,
Hello.
"Yo, come next door."
Russ.
Everybody ran off with the bag, their whole crew.
Nah.
They are the best that ever did it.
Kevin's loaded. That whole Def, it's all Def.
Kevin, Leo,
No, the whole Def Jam.
Julie,
Original.
Kaiser,
All of them.
they took care of
Everybody.
all of them. Like bag mania. All of them is caked up to the moon
Randy
and
Acker.
back.
We got Randy Acker.
But what I'm saying is, they came in this game and said, all right, this is our crew, and we're going to
Gonna eat forever. Yeah. Make sure they will eat.
Simmons showed up. They was throwing like we sold the company for $400 million because they first said it was Kevin Lyles. Now they were saying Leo Cohen. I'm sure it was.
You know it's not Kevin. That's Leo's company.
You know they were saying Kevin Lyles.
Oh.
Kevin Lyles threw a party. He lives next door to me.
Yeah, of course he did. No, he got money. Trust me. He got.
Kevin Lyles lives 1A. I'm 1A. He's 1B. His house is right next door to mine.
Wow.
Russell Simmons FaceTimes me out of nowhere. I ain't seen him in 10 years. And he said, come over. We're celebrating Kevin selling the company. I'm letting my fat flow. I got no shirt on, no nothing. I just put a T-shirt on. I go over there, put on my shorts. I go over there, and they celebrating. And the way I think, you know what I mean? The hustler in me, I said, damn, this man came over here to pick up the bag. They sold it. Russell Simmons came to pick up the bag. They just sold it. Check is in. Wire's in. Russell came from fucking Malaysia or some shit to get the bag, and he's going back. Everybody's caked up.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to tell
That
you.
is.
Every member of the crew caught something.
You know, I just signed that deal with Leo. Well, not a deal with partners in AI now, but that's another flex. But
Partners in AI.
I went to his crib, right? I looked at the picture on the wall, was a baby picture. Me and my man went there. Baby picture. I said, how much that picture cost? In my head, I'm just saying that it might cost whatever. He said, yeah, I paid $12,000 for it, but it's worth $5 million. It was a picture of a baby. This and this up, whatever.
I want to put this out there. Yo, I'm a graffiti legend. I want to meet Banksy.
Who's that?
Banksy's the illest artist in the world, never shows his face. Yo,
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay, listen.
he don't believe nothing Fat Joe said.
Okay, listen. Okay.
I don't know why.
Wait. Okay, listen. Let's go back. So Dynamic Duo.
Yo, listen.
Wait.
Listen.
Let me just get
Banksy, somebody know Banksy. Fat Joe wants to meet the real Banksy face to face. I don't rat. I don't nothing. He's an artist. Nobody sees his face. But I'm a huge fan. We don't know where he's at because then we would have found him in the UK. And it could be in Afghanistan, wherever, my nigga. Yeah, Banksy just don't
Okay,
get
with
sick.
Banksy, Fat Joe needs you. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so after that, the shit was 3.5 years so far. So now I do the Biggie Smalls Tupac record, right? So I get Biggie cleared, but the Tupac estate, I offered his sister $100,000. So I give you $100,000, and you can keep the rights to the record. She didn't say yeah, said I'll say no, but she wasn't coming back fast enough with the reaction. So I'm like, so what's going on? I found out that she was going through it with Universal, but them using Tupac music and making money off of it.
In the movie.
No, just period. Yeah, that too. So that delayed me. So, but I waited as long as I wanted to because I wanted to have that on the project, right? So anyway.
I want to say, I don't know how. I cleared Tupac. And his lawyer owns the
at
rights
that time, but now she's suing
she need to get it. Like, I did not understand when I was paying the lawyer the $100,000.
No, I went through Bernard called everyone that did the Tupac before with the RL shit when you saw the video. Whatever, we went to those people, we went to everybody. Nothing. So that gave more time.
I thought his mom's fast. She must have left it to the lawyer. I didn't have no clue. I didn't understand that.
So
how
then,
a lawyer, Rob Wathen things, owns Tupac.
Right. So then I had Prodigy. New vocals, the whole nine. So whatever. I called my lawyer. He called, which is, his friend Kevin. Then I talked to Prodigy's wife on the phone. She sounded like she was saying Don't worry about it. I'm gonna check the record out, whatever, I get back to you, right? No call. I'm texting, there's nothing there, you know? So I'm like, so that's a holdup. So I get that late. That took time. I called Sean Price's wife. Then I talked to Drew Ha, right? She says, call Drew. You know, I got Drew's number. So Bernard, you know,
Good guy, Drew.
just calls Drew. Drew says, cool. I still took time. Nate Dogg estate. I got to call this people and say, so do you want the money? Just tell me a thing. It just took time. Eventually, they didn't want nothing. So you see all these people on the album that passed away, it take time for the estates.
Oh, yes.
Because don't forget, if they can't find Kiss, then we got to wait to find Kiss. The estate means everybody on the estate has to say yes if they're on the paper. So you can just have one person, or you can have
a
8
sample one time. It went to the point of like, the man's dead. He ain't got no more family members or nothing like that.
Right.
It was like, we went to the burial type shit. They went to the, you know, the sample, the people who cleared the sample, they was like, yo, he ain't cashed a check in 13 years. There's no, like, we was looking like, you got to clear these samples because then it's on you if you let them go.
Right.
And they come back and sue you for that real money.
Right. So anyway, that's all that happened, and now it's coming December 5th. So again,
Wow.
This is volume 1, right? So volume 1 to...
It ain't just everybody who's dead, because I heard the record was
No.
I heard the record was sold.
Yeah, but that was a while. That's when they sold 300. I didn't get a chance to get that. That was the first record that came, and it's gone now.
Oh.
But Red Meth, Snoop Dogg and Nate, Helter Skelter, M.O.P, Cypress Hills, EPMD, Dog Pound, Conway the Machine, Game, Lil Wayne, Mobb Deep. This is volume 1. And Public Enemy, right? Volume 1.
Make sure I get on volume 2 the locks, man.
I got you. So this is what I ended up doing through DMs, and everybody who I kind of called or DM, everybody said yes. Some didn't say, but again, I was able to get stuff started at the time, and then certain people, like I called Dougie Fresh and Rick first. That's what I really wanted to do, because I was trying to do. I'm gonna do the show in my head all over again, my way and my version. So, but and I talked to Andre 3000 way early, offered them $100,000 too. But I did UGK, I did A-Ball MJG, I did Naughty. These are names. I did Smith & Wesson. I got this already on that too for the back. And then you got the people too that you want to do, Caught the Locks, Ray and Ghost, Black Star, Sue. That's already, that you trying to get in, to make sure I'm covering the bases up. But before Nas did this, Joe, I was trying to bring my colleagues just to say, you don't got to stop making records. But then time went by, and now Mass Appeal did what they did. So now everybody's working now. But, so
big.
So,
But
but
like,
again,
it ain't always good though. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, everybody working, everybody ain't always
Right.
good. Be clear on that.
Hey.
December 5th, the album is called
Dynamic Duo.
Dynamic duo.
Dynamic Duo.
Put the Mobb Deep on. No, wait.
This ain't that.
Yeah.
That ain't this. Cracking Kiss. Give it up for Erick Sermon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Yo. Patreon.
We're here.
Live.
Subscribe.
For the free
We're gonna
first.
give you a few for free.
Then we gonna give you that.
Yo.
Yo.